Well, hey there, everyone. It's Anthony, back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hi. Hope you're having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. Hello. We're out here at the Westminster Hills open space to give this boy some walkies, and I figured I would bop the camera on and respond to some comments. I'm not sure how long we'll be going, because if I turn this way, you should be able to see that we have some weather rolling in. So if it starts sprinkling, then we'll start to make our way back to the car. But I wanted to do an off leash with him. It's been 2 days since we've done off leash, and so I wanted to get him out, right? Get him out to do some free roaming. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well, and make sure to leave in the comments how things are going for you. It's also a beautiful, cool, gentle breeze coming through. It's like 70 degrees. We needed this. It was like slightly over 100 yesterday. So it's so nice to not have to sweat my little buns off out here. Look at him. Apollo, what are you doing? Get over here. Come here. Come here. Did you need this? Come here. Hi. Oh, hi. He's like, we're not going back yet. Hi. Let's go. I love Bug. Oh, man. He's such a little cutie. Cutie patootie. Couple quick life things. What was I gonna say? I guess I don't remember what I was gonna say. Today's Friday, the 22nd, and right? That's gotta be right. Yeah, and I actually just finished up listening along to Mia's 8-hour live over at Mia's Life with KFS. It was such a blast. I've been listening pretty much all day because I didn't have any conference calls today, so I just had her on in the background while I was working, and it was so much fun. And Mary from Mary Making Crafts, Etsy store, Mary Making and More, jumped on for a couple hours. It was just so nice. It was so nice to like see all my friends, and Eve was there, Carrie was there. Who else was there? Samantha, who I met for the first time. Like, they were all popping onto her live, but I was just working and lurking because I was working. And then when I got off work, I was like tidying up the house because I get done an hour early on Fridays that I do work. So I was tidying up the house and sweeping and doing some vacuuming and just listening along. And then once the live ended, I was like, okay, Apollo, let's go take you for some walkies. So it was really nice. If you haven't checked out Mia's channel, be sure to do so. I'll link it in the description if I remember to. If not, ask me. Or Mia, you can always share it in a comment if you hear this and it's not there. Or remind me to put it in there, and I'll do it after the fact. I'm so bad about remembering stuff like that. So yeah, it was great. She does an 8-hour live, I believe, once a month. And then that's always on Fridays. And then every Sunday, she's on doing just a normal 1 hour-ish. Sometimes it goes long, but a 1 hour-ish live. So plenty of live streams from Mia, and I'm trying to help her get her watch hours up so she can hit that next status for YouTube. I think she's like 350-ish away from 1,000. And then I'm not sure how many watch hours she has left to go before she'll get monetized, which will be cool for her. So she's been doing content as long as I have. I think maybe even slightly longer than I have. I don't remember. But we started like really close to each other. So yeah, go check out Mia. It was cool to see Mary on there. She was showing off all of her upcoming releases for the shop opening next month. And you should really go watch that live if you want to invest in the full 8 hours. I don't know when it happens, but Mary gives a sneak peek of her new releases. And so I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to tell you to go watch the live and see if you can spot them. It's not that long into the live from what I remember. I think it's like maybe 3 hours in, 4 hours in. So maybe like halfway, but you should just watch it. If you have that kind of time. It was great just to have her in the background. She's done some 8-hour lives in the previous months that I've either only popped in for like a second or completely missed. So I need to go back and listen back to them on replay while I'm diamond painting and stuff. So anyway, I think that's everything. If there was something else, I don't know. But let's get into the comments. All right. So, we've got a jogger coming up. I'll read this and then I might have to pause. So, Lisa Noof. Hi, Lisa. Says, hi, Anthony. So there is a glimmer of hope that you're not shutting this channel down completely. That's good news because I was so sad to see you go. Even an occasional diamond painting video would be better than none because, to be honest, coasters aren't my thing. Sending hugs to you and Apollo. Thank you, of course. And yeah, I will keep that in mind. Do you want to let them pass because you're distracted? Yeah. Hold on, everyone. Hi. Hi. Apollo. Apollo. I don't think he wants to be friends with you. Okay, let me read that again because now I've forgotten. Yeah, I don't mean to keep anyone in suspense. I'm just not gonna about, keeping things going. I just want to see how these next trips go with the other channel, and we'll see where we land. But I will keep you posted. As soon as I figure everything out, I'll let you know. Thank you for the comment. And Vaughn says, LOL, you made me laugh. Thank you for the compliment. Yes, I am fast, but I have nothing else to do. I also kit up numerically. I've tried by symbol, but that still takes a fair amount of hunting around. So my containers are by number, and then I cut up my legend and paste that onto a sheet by symbol categories. 1, 2, 3, ABC, math, shapes, etc. It's probably the same amount of finding a symbol to get the number, but it feels faster to me, especially keeping the kitting up and down in order. That makes a lot of sense. It worked great for the 200 plus colors of koi, so now I do it with all. Nice. That's awesome. And yeah, you are a rock star for getting kois done. That thing was a beast. And it was double-sided adhesive, which also is a challenge for me. So yeah, nice job. And then Francis Poznansky says, I guess everyone thinks their style of kitting up is the best. I use the same containers you use, but always use one container per color. I prefer the DMC number order. The overflow I store in sturdy little baggies, which I recycle from painting to painting. All the baggies go in a large Ziploc bag to keep together and refill as needed. I diamond painted for about 10 years, never lost a baggie, and it worked for me. Nice. That's good to know. I mean, I've never lost one either. It's just a weird quirk. I'm always like, what if? But I've never lost any drills. Well, then again, I kit them all up so I wouldn't have that issue. But there have been times where let's say I'm gonna do an enhancement for a kit and I swap out a color for like a sparkler or a glitter drill or a fairy dust or pixie dust, whatever you want to call them. I'll replace that in, like, I'll use that instead of the actual DMC, and I'll keep the baggie of the original color in the little storage zippy thing that I use, and I've never lost one of those. So yep, I think we all just do it the way that works best for us, and there's no real wrong way to do it. So yeah. Easy Breezy Crafts says, love your channel. Thank you. And Casey, that's me, says, your whips are awesome. Love hearing your voice. Please, if you do a D-Stash Dreaming of a Better Tomorrow, let me buy it. Thanks for thinking about staying. Don't want to lose you. Oh, thank you so much. And yeah, I would assume I need to take it out and take another look at it, but I would assume I would de-stash it. I think what I'm going to do is I need to figure out how I want to do my de-stash this time because there's so many, and I'll probably do it live, and I'll probably do it, I was thinking of doing it auction style this time and having a starting bid, and then everyone can do like increments of $1. And I'll make the starting bid what I would sell it as. Then if it goes up from there, you know, if people want to duke it out for a kit, great. That's fine by me. So I think I might do it that way. But I think I will allow people to prep for the live because there are so many kits. I will update my Google Doc that has a list of all my kits. It'll have the list of all the kits that are on D-Stash, their sizing, where they came from, you know, title, artist, where it came from, sizing, and whether or not it's discontinued, and what the starting bid will be. And I'll just list it all out. So if people want to, they can pull that up, and then I'll probably put it in order of when, I'll do it in order of when they will come up. So you know, like, okay, he just talked about whatever kit, and so I know Dreaming of a Better Tomorrow is coming up in 3 kits. So that way it lets you can dip out of the live and come back if you want, if there's only one thing that you were looking for, or know that you can wait till the end. Or stick around for the whole thing, but it's probably going to be long, and it might even be multiple live streams because of how many kits there will be. So yeah, I think that'll at least allow people to prep for it. And then if you don't want to access the document, then you can, if you want, just join the live and be surprised when they come up. So I think that's what I want to do. I don't know. Some people, like when I've seen other people do live D-Stash, and it's what I did last time, I didn't announce I didn't provide like in what order they'll come up. And I think that's just to like keep people in suspense and keep people hanging around and kind of the ooh-ah factor. But because there's going to be so many kits, that's a big investment of time for you as someone that might want a kit to sit around and be like, is he ever going to get to the one I wanted? So maybe if you know in what order, then you can kind of dip in and out. I don't know. You have to let me know what you think would work best, or if the auction idea isn't ideal and you just want to know a flat rate. And if people don't get it, then, you know, if nobody buys it, then it just goes back in my stash, or if I should offer a starting bid. I don't know. I've only done this one other time. So I'm not super versed. I don't know if I want to go down all the way down here because that's going to add a lot more time. If it starts raining, I kind of want to make my way back. Hi, baby. You doing okay? So yeah, but I will keep that in mind. I'm not going to hold anything for anyone. You got to be there. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm not going to put dibs on anything for anyone. So you got to be there. Okay. Thank you for the comment. And Trin says, I'm so happy you're considering not closing the door on single and placing. I think all your subs would be happy to catch up with you here every once in a while rather than never. Yeah, absolutely. I'm taking that to heart. I'm keeping that in mind for sure. Avery says it would be the greatest Christmas present if you keep this channel going. We all love you so much and don't want to see you go. You were the first YouTube channel for diamond painting I ever watched and subscribed to. Oh, nice. It's been rough for me thinking there will be no more content. Oh, I'm sorry. I always love when you sing your intro and the voices you do, just hearing about your life and Apollo, how Apollo is doing. Please consider keeping this channel to post your walks with Apollo on in your coaster downtime. I know we would all be grateful, but I will understand if keeping both channels is too much, and I'll respect your decision. Lots of love, Avery and Goen. Yay! Okay, well, thank you again. I'm keeping all this in mind. I appreciate it. Then Artemis has a comment, but let's get past this person and their puppers. Hold on. Apollo's trying to get this dog to play, and the dog's like, I'm not really wanting to do chase. And Apollo's like, are you sure? We can chase each other. That is an option. Appo. Come on, big boy. Come on. Hi, buddy. You making friends out here? Yeah. You're always a little social butterfly, huh? Okay. Artemis says, 1,000% agree that YouTube is a hobby. I do it for fun and totally get not wanting it to be a burden. At the same time, we don't want you to disappear. Maybe just do a seasonal check-in. Kind of feel like I'm in a Dickens novel. A little more Anthony, please. Bye, my guy, Mr. Man, my skincare. Love and breathe and do what makes your soul happy. We have one life and we cannot get a refund on time. Edited say, yeah, I thought it was odd that you were always driving to his house. Oh, that was in regards to Matt. Yeah, that was definitely one-sided. And, his reasoning was financial due to his vehicle. I guess it's fine to say that. And so I just kept, I was just very patient and I was like, okay, and maybe I already talked about this, but it worked out worked for me at the beginning because my space is my space. And I didn't want to end up in a situation where he came down to Golden and then was like, oh, it's late. I don't want to drive home. Can I just stay here? And what if I didn't want that? And that would just be really awkward. So I was happier at the beginning to just go up there because then I can leave and then it's fine. But then when I was ready for that, I was still getting that same excuse. And that went on the entire time we were together of oh, I'll get things taken care of in 2 weeks. Next time I get paid, it'll get taken care of next month. Some things came up. It'll get taken care of in 2 weeks when I get paid again, over and over. So finally I just said, look, the next time we see each other is when you come down here. So ball's in your court, buddy, because this has been months of me driving up to Fort Collins. So and then I said that, and I never saw him again. He went on a work trip and then just kind of ghosted me. And then when he did get back, he responded. And by this time I was like, I'm fine if if he does actually ghost me, I'm kind of okay with that. That might be the best outcome. And then he did write me and was like, hey, I've been thinking and I've just got so much stuff going on personally that, I just can't invest in a serious relationship. And I was like, well, funny you say that because I'm not really feeling it anymore. So, yeah. But yeah, it was odd and kind of annoying. He never met any of my friends. It was just it was weird. It was weird. So anyway, thank you for the comment. And then Melissa says, I'm turning 50 at the end of November. I'm going to kit this up this fall to work on as sort of a birthday canvas. I have the enhancement set also. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Is that from DP with sparklers, I'm assuming? You'll have to let me know. And then that was in regards to my Inner Sanctuary from Yume Art, the unboxing. Then my finish and review of Waterfall in the Jungle. Sunrise, Sunset says, it's so pretty. Thank you. Yeah, I love that kit. It turned out great. I'm hoping it makes it to Hawaii in one piece. I'm hoping. I need to check the tracking and see where it is en route. It's supposed to be there on Monday, so we'll see. I texted my stepdad and I was like, hey, there's a box coming for you. Be on the lookout. Here's the tracking number and when it's supposed to arrive. He's like, okay, I'll keep an eye out. So hopefully he's keeping an eye out for it. Right, buddy? We're just gonna go down this way and then kind of churn and come back because it doesn't look like it'll be crazy storms, and I'm not hearing any thunder or lightning, but I don't want to get caught out here in a storm. So, yeah. Okay. Sarah Barden said, that will look beautiful when it's completed. I also love that moss avocado color. It's amazing. Yeah, that's on my Inner Sanctuary. Yeah, that color is really pretty. Lisa says, so pretty. Lisa Noof. And then Mimi Sparkly Diamond says, so glad to see you back more on the diamond painting scene. Love your Coaster Pursuit channel too. Oh, thank you. I love to see what canvases you choose in your style. Have a great week. Well, thank you so much, and you as well. I appreciate it. Hold on, we've got a couple more puppers. You can't go with another puppy family, another dog family. You're mine. Okay, and then Mia says, the artwork is absolutely stunning, but as a diamond painting, it's not for me. All that color blocking would unalive me. Yes, it's all color blocking. Well, I'd say like 50 to 60% color blocking. It's a lot. And now that I'm working on Inner Garden and all that color blocking, which I haven't touched that kit in a few days, just because I need a little bit of a break, and I am trying to finish Autumn in earnest this month. It's not going to happen. We're only a few days away from the end of the month, but I'm going to try. So I haven't touched it in a while, but yeah, that color blocking is a lot. I like color blocking, but I also like line blocking. I like confetti. I like a kit that has like every section's like a good mix. And so those ones where it's just section after section after section of color blocking, I'll do them. It just takes me longer because I'm like, okay, I need a break. We need to pick something else for a little bit. So, yeah. And I know how you feel about color blocking, Mia. That's why I like to tease you about it. And then my kitting up of Tropicana. The Michigan fan says, I enjoy watching kit up videos to see everyone's different processes. I love your voice. You're very soothing to listen to. Thank you for the video. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, of course. And welcome if you're relatively new. If not, thanks for being here for as long as you've been here. I appreciate it. I do really appreciate the support from everyone. The channel's still growing every day. A few more people are subscribing and deciding to check out the channel, which is really cool. So, yeah. Tina D says, I love this canvas. I'm so happy you are back on this channel. Question, when you're working on the same canvas twice, do you find it boring or repetitive, or do you even notice? This is for Waterfall in a Jungle. I don't find it boring and repetitive. I started that project doing one square of one section of one section of the other, and back and forth. So I was swapping the canvases on and off my table, and the goal was to have them done at the exact same time. Well, doing that wasn't boring. And then I dog sat for my friends back in April, and I only brought the one canvas with me, and I was staying at their house. So I got way farther ahead on one than I did the other because I was there for, like 2 weeks, I think. No, about maybe. I forget how long that dog sitting jaunt was. Maybe a week. But I got way farther along on it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna finish this one and then we'll move to the other one, because now I'm gonna have to catch up on the other one. So I was like, I'll just finish one and get the other one done. So it wasn't boring in terms of like doing the same sections or doing the same kit. As far as the image goes, it did get a little boring and repetitive with the colors. After a while working with all those like forest greens and browns and stuff, I was kind of like, oh, I want a different color palette in my life, like something really bright or like kind of frosty colors, like icy blues and icy greens instead of those rich tones. But I was able to push through. And the other thing that kept it interesting was the enhancement pack. Getting to do like some little crystal detail in pretty much every section, or some AB detail or pearls or sparklers, kept it interesting in that regard. So no, I wouldn't say I had a problem with it. Now, if they were both like super color blocky, heavy canvases where I was just doing section after section of like 310 background for 2 canvases, that would probably wear on me. But this one wasn't too bad. I'm kind of surprised I was able to get it done and not like take a really long hiatus on the second one. I was able to kind of push through. So yeah, had a good time. And for me, a lot of times diamond painting, I really do just kind of zone out, especially if I have an audiobook on, or I'm listening to content, or something like that. Then I'm really like not even thinking about it, and it's just like I kind of come to and I'm like, whoa, that section's done. So yeah, I don't have a problem doing multiples of the same canvas. I guess it would depend on the artwork, but that just happened to be a really good one to do twice. So yeah. All right, let's get around these folks. 1 second. All right, he found some dogs that were willing to jive, but when he starts playing with people's dogs, they kind of stop, and like they're like waiting for the playtime to end. I'm like, oh no. The playtime will not end for him until you walk away and I walk away. But if we all just stand here, he's not gonna just be like, okay, I've had my fill. He's gonna keep, as long as your dogs are gonna keep playing, he's gonna keep playing. So I just keep walking. So that way they kind of get the hint, like, oh, he'll play with them until they're ready to leave, and then he'll come back to me. But yeah, if we just all stand there, he's not gonna stop. So yeah. All right. We've got, thank you for the comment, Tina, by the way. Oh, he found some more friends. We'll keep going. He'll be fine. Easy Breezy Craft says, OMG, I need this one for my inner sanctuary. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. A lot of color blocking, but if you're okay with that, then you'll be fine. Come on, baby. Come on, baby boy. Hi. You're meeting all sorts of pups today, huh? Yeah. It's a good day. And then Easy Breezy goes on to say, so beautiful. I have this one and can't wait to start it for Waterfall in the Jungle. You're gonna love it. And if you want to do the enhancement kit, it adds a lot of extra pizzazz. So yeah. And then Kelly Neal says, this piece is in my stash for my inner sanctuary. I got it in a D-stash. Thanks for the unboxing. Of course, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Trin gives some hearts. Thank you. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is, I think I mentioned this before, but on Mia's live, they were like, oh, Anthony, we knew that you were filming some responding to your comments videos, because we start getting all these hearts and likes on all of our comments that we have, that we posted on your channel. So now people know that if they start seeing a heart and a like on their comment, that probably means I'm filming. And that is correct. Miriam Hamid says, I do this I do love this one. I have seen it before, but this time I saw the detail I hadn't noticed prior, the water ripples around the piano and bench legs, feet, really gives you a sense of the music vibrations and motion. I only think I noticed it because you chose to play piano music during the pan-over. Nice. Sometimes just the little details you add to your videos makes the art stand out. Anthony, thank you. Of course, and I appreciate it. That's such a nice compliment. I try to do my best to match the audio with the pan-overs to keep it in the same theme, because I do think it helps add like a vibe and help to just create some more emotion around the artwork too as you're panning through it. So absolutely. Thank you. And Avery says, the artwork is beautiful, but all that color blocking in the background would do me in for sure. Yeah, it's a lot. And then Mr. Savage Beat says, wow, this is such a beautiful, bright kit. Artwork is amazing. Yeah, it is. Yume is one of my favorites. And then Avery says, wow, doing 2 of these was quite a task. Great job on both. They are stunning for Waterfall in a Jungle. Thank you. And Veronica Backlund says, any color out of place finish soon? No, unfortunately not. I haven't gotten to any of my color out of place pieces, either Diamond Art Club or Diamond Painting Deutschland, and I can't tell you when. It's not on the cards for this year, I don't think. So we'll have to see. But I'm holding on to them. I won't be destashing any of those. I really like that artwork, so I'll get to it someday. I hope that I'm able to. I'll have to see. Who knows? I want to say I will make sure to do one next year, but who's to say? I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you for the comment, though. And then Artemis says, this is beautiful. And I was wondering if we could get off-season Anthony Diamond painting videos, kind of like how David Tennant keeps coming back to Doctor Who because we need him in the Whoverse, and we could not just accept the 10th Doctor leaving. Okay, so I know that was dramatic, but still, oh my gosh. You sound like my cousin. My cousin Samantha is really into Doctor Who, and she's always like, sometimes when we get into, she starts going all Who on me. She's like talking about all the doctors and this one and that one, and then there's the 10th Doctor, and then I'm like, okay. And I got into it years ago because she like encouraged me to get into it so we could talk Who together. And I got into it, and then I kind of fell off. Oh gosh, it was so long ago. This was like, I don't even know how long ago, but it was back when Catherine Tate was in it. I watched like maybe a season or 2 after that, and then I kind of fell off. And I love Catherine Tate, so I was really happy to see her on that show. She's so fun. So hold on just a second. He's such a card. Sometimes when people, because he approaches dogs like kind of cautiously, so he just kind of stares at them like what's gonna happen. But then as soon as he realizes it's okay, he's like, we're best friends now. I love you. And so when people are walking up to us, I can tell they're a little like, ugh, I'm not too sure. And then once they see him smile and start wagging his tail, they're like, he's just the cutest thing in the world. I'm like, yeah, yes, he is. He's a little charmer. Right? Right? Luckily the knock on wood, the rain is kind of, you can see it, the sheet of it, the precipitation in the air over by the foothills back there, but that breeze is very slow moving, so it's just kind of very slowly making its way over here, so it just feels so nice out and like so refreshing to not be in the heat. Okay. Mr. Savage. Anyway, back to the Doctor Who-ness. So yeah, I got into it for a little bit, but I haven't followed that show in years and years and years. But yeah, you're not being dramatic. I do appreciate the kind words, and again, I'm taking all of this to heart. Mr. Savage Beat says, love how it turned out. It's on my wish list. That's for Waterfall in the Jungle again. Yeah, it's really nice. So if you can snag it, make sure to snag it. And Dark Lady says, hi, Anthony. Love this canvas. It's stunning, or is stunning. Thank you for sharing. Of course. Thanks for the comment. And Miriam Hamid says, hey, Anthony, what a gorgeous piece. I love the enhancements, and wow, what a monster. 2 monsters. Great render and just all around beautiful artwork. Thanks so much for sharing. Of course. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And Sintra Davis says, this is stunning. I was excited to see you had new content for me to look and listen to. I miss your vlogs with Apollo. Have a great week. Oh, thank you. And you too. This will now be vlog number 3 that is on this camera that needs to be uploaded. So that's going to be a project for this weekend, I think. I might have some time to do one tonight and try to get that up for either later tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I got to do it now because I've only got, I think we've got like 45 minutes left on this SD card before I've got to do something. So yeah. And then Mimi Sparkling Diamond says, very beautiful. Glad you are doing well. Look forward to your other finishes. Well, thank you. I did film my finish of Moon Girlfriend, so I need to work on that. But I said in that video, because I couldn't remember at all when I started that kit. So in the moment, I was like, I'm pretty sure I started this in like May, and then I put it down, and then picked it back up in June and finished it. Or maybe I started it in April and put it down and picked it back up and finished it in June. I actually started that kit in February. And it sat February, March, April, May, and June. But I didn't even register that when I was talking in the finish and review. So I say something in there like, oh, in total, I've had this project going for about 7 weeks. And it's like, no, you've had that going for like 5 months, 4 months. So I need to do a little cut in and be like, hey, editing Anthony here. Regular Anthony is lying to you, and it actually took him several months to get this done with like a super long hiatus because I was working on the first Waterfall in a Jungle, and then I was working on my kit for Mayflowers, and then yeah, just a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, what is the kit I gave? Oh, I did give a bouquet to a coworker, the Mayflowers event kit. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I need to go and really listen to that and make sure I correct myself. But anyway, thanks for the comment. Elisa Maria says, oh, wow, and you did this 2 times. The painting in your friend's home is stunning. Glad you are still diamond painting and popping in to say hello. Amazing canvas. Hi, Apollo. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then now we're jumping back to the oldies, the B-sides. Going to my unboxing of A Day's Journey by Pixie Sticks. The Michigan fan says, this is so pretty. Thank you for sharing. Of course. And my vlog going to Elitch Gardens. Dark Lady says, it was great to see the amusement park that you have nearby. Some of the attractions look great, and I'd definitely go for a ride, but some I wouldn't go on. It's great that the meeting was a success and that they treated you like part of their group. Yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. Thank you. Yvette Sutton says, great video. I'm so happy for you, especially for getting the experience that you got. Thanks. And Avery says, that's awesome. I'm glad you had such a great experience. Yeah, it was great. Avery says, I think this art would look really nice next to Inspiration Peak for A Day's Journey. Yes, it would. Yeah, maybe like on opposing walls or something. I'll have to think about that when I go to hang it up, because it'll probably go in the living room. And then Yvette Sutton says, oh, Anthony, I'm sorry to hear about this channel as I love it, but I've already gone across to your new one and subscribed so I can follow you on your passions and dreams. Yes, I'm sad to see the diamond painting one take a back seat, but glad I can still follow you on your new one. I wish you all the best. Oh, thank you so much. And yeah, we'll see how everything pans out. But thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks for subscribing to the other channel. It just hit, I think it's like right around 225. right now. So we're making good progress and some really good watch hours. One of my videos like got a really high amount of views considering it's all new. It's got like 4,000 or 5,000 views on that one video, maybe more. And I was like, I wonder why that one was so popular. But yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing along. What do you see, baby? So yeah. Oh, it's so nice. It's so quiet out here too. It's awesome. And then Linda Kendall says, awesome, I will be joining. Is there a size requirement? This was from Mayflowers. I am so sorry. I didn't even respond to a lot of those Mayflowers videos because once they went up, I was already in planning for a vacation mode and I was just kind of turned off. And I was also trying to set up the other channel around that time so it'd be ready for when I went on my trip. So a lot of those didn't get answered. And so I probably should say, since I didn't respond to that one, there wasn't, but for the pinup paint along, there also is not. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Okay. Then Avery says, I got masks from Jaded Gem Shop last summer. It's stunning and it's my favorite diamond painting I've ever done. I had a few things I wish that were different, but I love it all the same. Oh, that's really good to know. I had mentioned that I did masks from WT Benda from Distracted by Diamonds a couple years ago, and I did like a whole series around it. Those were so much fun to do. Did like a whole series around it, and then Jaded Gem Shop released it. It's no longer available through Distracted by Diamonds, but it's on Jaded Gem Shop now, and I was like, there is a very small part of me that wants to buy it and see the difference, but I don't know. I don't know if that'll ever happen. I still need to do if I was to do between now and the end of the year, some other kind of like fun project, like enhancement project or something. I still want to do that Dueling Dragons thing, but I just keep putting it off, and I just haven't been finishing stuff as quickly as I'd like, and other stuff takes precedence, or I have a reason to do something else, but I will do that eventually. So, yeah. Lisa Noof gave some heart and love to my Elitch Gardens vlog. And then Mimi Sparkling Diamond says, just subscribe to Coaster Pursuit. Woohoo! Can't wait to see where the new endeavor takes you. I have to admit, I'm sad to see your ending single and placing channel. There's a season for everything, a beginning and the end. I'm sad for the end of single and placing, but so excited to follow you on your new adventures and the beginning of Coaster Pursuits. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Artemis says, cool that you got your first real experience as a coaster guru. That was at Elitch's vlog again. Thank you. And yes, it was so cool. And I still chat with them, and they'll actually be at the closing day at Six Flags America in Maryland. They're kind of the people organizing that, so I'll be there with them and a whole bunch of other people. Zoom! Fast dog. Do you want to go the long way back so we have more time to chat? Yeah? Want to go the long way? Let's go. Mr. Savage Beat says, dude, you are in. They treated you like one of their own. Be proud. You are a fun, very likable person. Was great to see a tester of what your new channel will be. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, it's going good over there. There's definitely some things that I want to tweak and improve on, and a lot of it just has to do with taking more time when trying to get certain shots and make sure like the angle looks good and all of that stuff, and like all the settings are appropriate. So yeah, it's just kind of continuing to work on it and improve. And I can only be so good given the equipment I have, but I can definitely do better with what I have at my disposal, which isn't terrible, but it's not like professional. So, yeah. And then Mimi's Sparkling Diamond says, beautiful. Reminds me of Rocky Mountain National Park at sunset. Beautiful. That's for a day's journey. Yeah, it's awesome. That's like one of my favorite kits that I have in my stash right now. Woo! Fast dog. And then Trin says, so exciting and dare I say, auspicious. So happy for you. Oh, thank you. And Colin Mishka says, Anthony, opportunity is knocking on your door. I don't believe in coincidence. You are following your passion and it seems like it's meant to be. I get what you mean about imposter syndrome, but they made it clear they were including you, so I'm excited for you. It's all happening, as they say. Not gonna lie, I love watching your walking vlogs with Apollo. I feel like I'm back in Colorado, even if it's vicariously. I miss them, but I'm looking forward to checking out your next chapter. Trust me, 39 to 61 years felt like I sneezed and it happened. I hope that all this stuff that you are pondering brings you so much joy. 4K is looking great, by the way. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm still filming in 4K for whatever reason. Actually, I know. So whip-in chats and stuff on my phone isn't. I can set it for that, but it just eats up so much battery when I'm filming with my phone that I just leave it at HDR, which is 1080p. But when it's coming from the action camera, it should be 4K still. At least that's what I have it set at. There was one time where it didn't work, and I think it's because I was including clips that weren't 4K from my phone. Like when I'm like, oh, check out the photos and check out this video clip from my vacation that was on my phone, and those weren't in 4K, it automatically pulls the entire thing down to 1080p. So everything you put in has to be 4K, including like my intros and outros. So yeah, just learning the ropes as far as editing for 4K. But yeah, thank you. And Melissa Wood says, great feedback. And then says, Anthony, my cheeks hurting from smiling. I laughed out loud when you talked about wanting to skip along. I agree with everything that Colette said. Colette. I'm so glad you brought us along for the rides. We are a part of a special group that is going to know Skincare Anthony, Apollo Dad Anthony, Diamond Painting Anthony, Friend, Employee Son, and Coaster Pursuit Anthony, because we're here for it all. So glad you enjoyed your special day. Oh, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. That's so nice. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been so much fun, and yeah, I can't wait to see where else this whole coaster thing takes me. Like planning out this upcoming trip, or I guess trips for October and November has been like, I'm like, I can't wait. And then I was like, oh, mentioned in the last vlog about the season passes. So I bought my season pass through Kings Island today, and it's for all of 2025, or the rest of 2025 and all of 2026. So I bought that, and on the website it said that I had to visit the park that I pick in person to get my pass, and then from there I can go wherever I want. Well, that's not the case. I bought it, and then they sent me the little QR code that whoever at the ticket booth would scan. But then it said, do you want to register or what is it called? Activate your membership online. So I hit that. Then it sends you a confirmation email with a code. You have to go back in, type in your season pass code, the code they gave you, and your email and birth date to verify that, yes, I am the person who should be getting this pass. And then boom, my season pass popped up on my phone. I added it to my Apple Wallet. So as far as I know, I can go anywhere now in the Six Flags and Cedar Fair family of parks. So I may try, we'll see finances wise, but I may try to sneak in a trip to a Six Flags park in September. I just don't know where. I was thinking Frontier City in Oklahoma, but then I was like, well, if I go there, then Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri is only 2 hours away, so I'm probably going to want to do those together. And I'm like, okay, I don't have time for that, nor the resources for that. Maybe let's find one where I just want to go to one. But it's so hard. There really isn't any one that isn't close to something else I want to do. I think maybe Six Flags Fiesta Texas in San Antonio is far away from Six Flags Over Texas, which I think is in Houston. that's far enough away that I'd probably just go to San Antonio and back. So, but SeaWorld's there. So I'm like, I'll probably want to do SeaWorld too. um, so I need to think about where I want to go. I was almost thinking I should just go to Cedar Point this year. I don't know. But that's expensive, especially if I'm staying on property. That's a pricey trip. I don't know. I won't sit here and ponder it with you guys. I'll think about it when I get home. But now that I have a season pass that works for the rest of the year, I don't have to pay for tickets or parking anywhere else I go within that chain this year. So I'm like, should I try to sneak one more in? I just don't know. I just don't know where I'd go. I know there's one in Illinois, in Gurnee, I think. And I think that one's called Six Flags Great America, but 2 of their coasters are down for refurbishment right now. So I think next season would probably be better for that. Oh, anyway, okay, enough. Going on. The Diamond technician said, hey, hon, I'm in Houston. So, well, talk about good timing with this comment. Diamond technician said, hey, hon, I'm in Houston. So if you're in San Antonio, hit me up. Okay, dang it. Maybe I need to work out the logistics and how much it would cost to squeeze in Fiesta Texas next month. And it would have to be on a week that I'm not doing my live stream for the pinup paint along, which I used my 2 weeks where I have Fridays off. I don't know, guys. We'll see. I picked my Fridays off to do the live streams. So I'd either have to reschedule one of the live streams or take a day off work. Okay, anyway. Samantha Culler says, I'm not crazy about roller coasters, but I enjoyed Boomerang at Six Flags in Vallejo, California. I'm excited to see the rides you try. Oh, nice. Yeah, we have a Boomerang here too, and I think it's the same model. So, yeah, thanks for being here. And if you haven't checked out the other channel, I highly suggest it. My unboxing of Pit Stop in Paradise by Peggy Collins. Really enjoyed your description of this kit. Please do another video when you finish the piece because I am one of your new subscribers who would love to see it finished. Okay, and that's Knitter Chick. Awesome, yeah. That one is higher up on my list of eventualities, which means nothing. But it's higher up there because it's for my brother. It would be great to be able to get it done for Christmas, but I don't know. So, yeah. And then several comments regarding my unboxing of Day's Journey by Pixie Sticks. Lori Joseph says, very pretty, great unboxing, thank you. Kelly King says, I missed your unboxings. As I was listening to your opening, I was wondering what your opening coaster jingle is going to be. It's pretty boring. I don't do a jingle. It's just, hey everyone, it's Anthony back with another video here on Coaster Pursuit. So there's no Coaster Pursuit or anything like that. What? You come over here. You come over here. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Zoomies time. Yeah, you get it out before we get back to the car. Go, go, go. You get over here. You get over here. Come here. Come here, lover. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Appo. Hi. Hi. You sweetheart. You're a big boy, huh? He's looking very adult recently. He's looking like a full-grown Apollo. He's losing what little puppy face he had. And now he just looks like a man. I'm sure I've said that before, but I do see that he's like Definitely looks more fully grown adult now. But he's still a cutie. He's still a cutie. I think those little ears keep him looking youthful. Okay. Lisa Noof says this is a lovely image and I like the size, not too large, as most landscapes tend to be. Yeah, absolutely. Easy Breezy Craft says this is a nice one. Mia says the artwork is beautiful. The colors are not my jam, though. Thank you for unboxing this. Of course. Thanks for being here, Mia. And L. McIntyre says, I like to watch unboxings. I watch them from all sorts of diamond painting YouTubers. I like best to see the whole canvas. Okay. I hope I showed the whole canvas. I don't know if that was a suggestion or you're just like confirming that you liked how I did it. I don't know. Give me more context if you end up listening to this. And that's L. McIntyre Brooks. Okie dokie says, great picture. I bought it too. You do the best unboxings. Very good overview of the colors. Greetings from Germany. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Kristen H. says, this one is so pretty. I have it on my wish list. I missed the last restock. I hope it comes back soon. Thanks for sharing. I think since I've filmed that, it might have come back maybe once. Trin gives some hearts. And DP Landscape Lover Alicia says, such a great one. Yeah, it is. All right. Then we've got Kelly King saying, now we just need DAC to release a roller coaster diamond painting. I love it when I see people pursue new adventures. I'm so happy for you, although I will miss your diamond painting content. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Carrie Hayes says, hi, Anthony from Crafty Carrie, aka Future Carrie in New Zealand. I was just listening to you on Mia's Live. Just wanted to say that I now have subscribed to your new coaster channel. I'm looking forward to seeing your content over there. Also can't wait to catch up in Denmark for the retreat next year. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to be doing wildflowers, butterflies for your and Mia's event in May. Yay! Yay! See how far back we're going. Yeah, I can't, and we'll make that the last comment. We're going back 4 months now, which is fine. I'm getting to them all. Don't you worry. Because we've got comments going back. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I will get to these. I promise you I will. But we're going back. I cannot believe I have comments. I used to be caught up. Remember when I used to be caught up? There's comments going back a year. I mean, now I did jump in here and there during that time and do responding to comments. I would just start with new and go to oldest. So some of them just keep getting skipped because I never make it all the way down. But we will get there. We will get there. I'd say all we need is another like 10 more responding to your comments. Ooh, look at the rain's now made its way over the foothills and it's kind of creeping its way towards you. I kind of want to drive over there just to be in the rain and smell it, but I'm sure it'll make its way here. You ready? Let's go. So yes, I am super excited for the event in Denmark, or the retreat. Come here. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be an absolute blast, especially with Mia as a host. I think it's going to be great. And I was talking to everyone in Mia's Live that I plan on going for 2 weeks. So leaving the 5th of September and returning on the 17th of September. And the retreat's going to be the 12th and the 13th. So I'll be able to I'll most likely fly into Copenhagen and start my journey there. And then, I don't know. I don't know what'll make the most sense. It might be easier to fly into Germany and start there, because I think I'm going to start with my parks that I want to go to in Germany and Poland and make that the first leg of the trip, then go to Mia's, or go to the retreat, and then after the retreat, celebrate Mia's birthday, which is that Monday, and that'll give me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so 4 days to do my Sweden and Denmark. Because I'll need more time in Germany and Poland. There's more parks that I want to go to there, and I'll be spending more days at those parks. So that'll give me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, that'll give me 6 days to do Germany and Poland, 3 days, 2 days at the retreat, and then 1 day for Mia's birthday, and then 5 days afterwards to do Denmark and Sweden. So I'm gonna start like roughing out those plans probably next month, because that'll give me exactly 1 year to get my stuff together. But I need to start looking at all the hotels and flights and everything, because it's a big trip. It's a big trip for sure. And I'm trying to do a lot in those 2 weeks. There's like a dozen parks that I'd like to go to. So yeah, but anyway, okay, I'll let you go. We'll end with that, but I'm super excited for the retreat. And if anybody is able or interested, please let me know or reach out to Mia. It's going to be in Denmark next September, the 12th and the 13th, Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, if that sounds like something you can swing, I'm sure she'd love to have you. So yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. Happy placing. We'll see you next time. Bye. 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 Bye.